Patty, thank you so much for being here. It's been quite a while. You've got to start coming back sooner so I can learn new things.
Thank you.
And it's obvious you've been busy. Your classes and your patterns and things are really keeping you on the go, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Had you ever worked with Pashmina scarves before you undertook this project?
No, and I got all excited because I love the borders and the
I
softness.
love the feel.
Yeah, and so I just got challenged and thought, how many things could I do with this?
Well, I would have never thought of doing what you've done. So let's just go ahead and start with this one that I think is absolutely beautiful. And I think what's so nice about it is the fabric drapes beautifully.
Yes, yes. And sometimes they're reversible. So
And that's what this one is,
yes,
isn't it?
Yes.
This is what you call a shrug.
Yes,
and,
this is a shrug jacket. And
made from two scarves?
no,
One scarf.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you just pleat it in the back so that it looks like a jacket in the back when you turn, and it's just sewn up the sides on the sleeves, and very easy, very, very easy.
And you just take out stitches where you want the
No.
yarn, or it comes like
No,
this?
it comes all,
my
the yarn
gosh.
is already on there. That's the cool thing about
That's the easy part.
pashminas or scarves, is they have the edge, and then all I did was butt them up together and stitched them
Like a,
zigzagged, or either you can lay them on top, depends on the selvage part of it.
This
but
is
it's
like
all
a
finished.
French.
So you don't
Wow.
have to work hard.
And let's go ahead and show how you make that pleat in the back, because that really does make it look
Yeah,
like
first you measure yourself from wrist to wrist, all the way across your shoulders,
Oh,
so that you have
total
the length.
length.
And then you subtract the length, and then you divide it by 4, so that you will have the pleat, so that it'll draw this part up. So whatever your size is, it might be a smaller pleat, longer pleat, but you subtract your size from the pashmina
the
length,
scarf length.
and then divide it by 4. And that's all in the instructions I'm going to give you. And then I go ahead and I stitch down so that I have a stitch down pleat.
That's about, what, an inch and a
I
quarter
think
or
I
something?
say 3 inches whenever you're working with a little wider piece. This is a little tiny
Oh, I see.
piece of fabric. And then I love this, it's called Seams Grate. It's very thin, and it reinforces the fabric just where you're stitching, because actually it can split. The fabric can split apart. It's very loose woven. And so once I get that done and I open this up, then all I do is turn this down. So I'm going to turn this down, and I'm going to just stitch that in
Stitch
place.
across, hold.
All of this is finished. Both sides is finished. And then when I get done with that, all I do is come up and go about 13 inches. And like I said, stitch this on the already finished selvage. So it really is easy. Yes.
And you showed this earlier with this on, and you can see how the sleeves drape so beautifully, and we also got to see the back of it. But I think what was really fun was seeing this second one that you modeled for us. This, if you want one accessory, this is it.
Well,
because you can wear it at least 4 different ways. You showed us 4 ways.
And especially if you don't like it falling off your arms, because I call this one Holy Pashmina, because I just took it, found my width of my back, made a hole, and I have developed one that you can wear as a vest. You can wear it backwards and flip this over, and it's just great. It just it works really well.
And then for people like me who love the look of scarves, but they seem to never stay where you want them. Mine's always falling off one shoulder or whatever. I love the way you showed where you can sort of sling that one side over your shoulder, and this fabric sort of sticks to itself.
Yeah, and it's always drapey.
And stays where you want it.
Yes, and you got all these different sides. You've got the front and the back, and the reverse side.
Then let's go ahead and quickly show some other ways to make it or use it.
Turned upside down. So I used the bottom part, and then I just finished the hem. And then this is also the same technique. These are already on here. The border's already on here. So this is the top.
This could be like a swimsuit cover-up, maybe?
Yes, yes. And of course, it's very soft and very light.
Does this wash well?
Yeah, I'm careful with it, though.
Maybe hand wash?
I want a hand wash,
Okay.
yes. Yes, and then this one,
Oh,
I
a
thought,
skirt.
well, I wonder if I can make a skirt out of this. So I made a wraparound
wrap.
skirt, and this is actually one pashmina using the bottom fringe at the bottom, and then
Now,
this
where do
is
you
the
find
back.
pashmina scarves? I'm already wanting to buy some.
They're all over. You know,
You just
some
have
of
to
the
know to
main
look for them.
department stores have them, but sometimes a vendor will have them.
Oh,
so it's a lot
okay.
of fun to.
And with the internet, we can always go on
Right.
there and see.
Yes.
Now, I love this concept.
And this one is really kind of interesting because this is two, and they're stitched down the middle, and then you just leave the hole in between.
Make a V neckline. Oh, this would just be so elegant over evening wear.
Yeah, and whenever I see one, especially if it's on sale, I grab it, and then I think about what I'm going to do with it later.
Think later.
Yes. And then this one is just really fun because this one has a great inside and out. So this is a reversible vest that I've done, and it's just got some fold over braid. And
And it was already,
I just
you
the
added this to
yeah,
it?
this is an elastic braid that you just
so it-
fold over the top. So there was no real hard work except getting this to turn down so that I could wear it both directions. So this is still going to be, if you want to feel bright one day, you wear this side. You want,
subdued.
yeah, there you go. Then
Okay.
On that side.
And I forgot to mention earlier, what you're wearing is another example of using pashmina.
Yeah, this is two, obviously, because I didn't have enough
Solid
of
in the-
one. And I lined this jacket, and I also underlined this with an interfacing so that it stays a little bit still soft because I use this lightweight.
Has
But-
a little more body.
Yes.
More tailored
Yes.
look, I guess is what
Yeah,
it does.
and then I've got the fringe already on it, so I don't have to worry about finished edges.
And fringe is really popular right now, too.
is.
So
It
great.
sure is.
Well, these are great ideas, and just to think, using a scarf, I'm really impressed.
Well,
Thank
thank
you very
you.
much, Patty.
You bet, thanks.